This is how I've been eating for the past few days, in front of the computer, taking a little bit of YouTube breaks in between because I don't really want to burn out. Because whether we like it or not, the deadline draws near and it doesn't give two F's if I'm doing okay or not. Today's February 7th, today is Monday, today is another submission date for the draft, and I didn't know what to add yesterday, but to just add a little bit. I still have more than 50% to go in this paper, and I really don't know how things will turn out in the next few days leading up to the final deadline. But one way or the other, we have to push through. I'm looking for the motivation right now to write, because with too many things going on, I just don't have it in me. Today's Monday, February the 14th. To those of you celebrating, happy Valentine's Day. And I hope everybody got lucky today. Stay protected. Yeah, as of this time, we actually received updated deadlines for the submission of every deliverable for this sem. So, for this week, I have until Wednesday to submit the draft for the paper. And then for Friday, every assignment afterwards. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus first on the parts for the paper that I need to submit. And then I have to consider the revisions for the latter parts that I have yet to submit. So, it's going to be a really busy final stretch until the 23rd. Yeah. Just a few more. I'm about to survive this. We're gonna finish strong. But yeah, I'm gonna start a little bit today. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and then we're gonna go out today. We're gonna we're gonna do some laundry, we're gonna run some errands, and then probably buy some food. Yes. Kaya naman nagsabi na hindi tayo pwede lumabas sa Valentine's. Okay, I'm back. So, ngayon, ang kailangan natin gawin, dahil kasi lalabas tayo, I figured, papakabudol rin lang naman din ako. Or habang may cash ako, so kailangan ko na muna bumili ng konting stock para sa unit. So, maliban na lang sa kailangan ko tingnan kung ano yung mga panglinis na gagamitin ko when I clean. Just like my hair, looking squeaky clean. Yes sir, may guhit no? Pasaway. Yeah, kailangan kong bumili ng mga pambanyo. Yeah, dahil kasi I'm running low, I guess. At saka better lang din na hindi ako maubusan. Tapos, kailangan ko din bumili ng kortina. So, I have to replace these curtains. Yeah, these curtains to something a little bit more darker. O yung kaya niya mag-block ng konti ng sunlight. Inisip ko kasi, dahil kasi luma na kasi yung parang cable, yung bakal kasi, yung steel rod na nandito. So, baka yan, hindi ko paltan, pero yung kortina ko. So, yun lang naman. Time on my clock right now, I think it's around 4:45. Yeah, interesting. So, siguro mga around 5:30 to 6, punta ako saglit ng, inisip ko, let's go to Greenbelt. Doon na lang ako baba. So, from Greenbelt, tingnan natin kung ano mga kaganapan ngayong araw na to. Tapos, diretso kaagad tayo ng SM Makati at saka Glo. SM Makati at saka Landmark. Yeah, Landmark. So, sa Landmark kasi baka doon ako bumili ng mga pang-inventaryo, yung toiletries, you could never run out of soap. So baka bumili ako ng sabon ulit. Tapos may shampoo pa naman ako, deodorant, mga ganon. Tapos diretso kagad tayo ng SM Makati. Dahil kasi mas matagal na konti yung mall hours from what I know. So siguro pwede natin gawin, daan tayo ng department store. Tapos paunlakan na natin ang kortina. Yeah. Tapos naman balik tayo dito. Tapos let's just finish kung ano yung kaya natin tapusin. Pero the way I see it, mukhang kaya ko atang tapusin to within... I could finish 2 modules tonight. Tapos tomorrow, finalize na lang natin yung pinaka-all important letter to the CEO, I guess. Yung module na yun sa strategic management. Okay, as I was saying, so ang pinaka-all part dito na gagawin natin would probably be yung letter to the CEO, introduction, forward, tsaka yung kung kailangan ko din natin ayusin yung financials until Saturday. So, ang final deadline natin for the paper is February 23. So, this particular episode of the vlog, parang ang dami ko na nga nagawang mga mini episodes in between this Pero this story is really long Anyways, look, pagdating ng panahon, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be grateful na dinocument ko yung pinaka-final stretch ng MBA journey ko. Which is the whole purpose of the life of the Zarkman. I mean, maliban lang sa it covers everyday moments tsaka life in between. Itong particular chapter ng grad school study ko, kailangan ko na tapusin Yeah, kailangan ko din i-record dahil kasi I'm pretty convinced na hindi ako maka-get over pag hindi ko siya dinocument. I mean, parang para sa akin lang din for you to see. Diba? Okay. Kaya na muna tapos liko na. Tapos, tara, dahil kasi gagabihin tayo. I also have to buy water dahil kasi punta ako ng ng landmark ata nung Pasko. Yeah. Tapos nakakita ko, yung 1 liter na binibili ko ng Wilkins Pure, binibenta pala nila sa Glorieta ng 11 pesos lang. Sa landmark ng 11 pesos lang. So, yung isang bote ng tubig na binibili ko sa mini stop, 2 bote pala yun pag binili ko sa landmark. So, mukhang malayo ata mararating ng 220. Babamili ako ng 20. Kung ano kaya ng cart. Kasi we're going to take yung cart na bilhin natin sa surplus shop for trip. Yung maiden voyage. Okay, so it's already 5:59 ng hapon at hindi naman ako lumabas. Yeah. Parang na-realize ko lang din it's okay, I guess. Hindi naman siguro sobrang priority yung iba dito. Yeah. Well, I could really use the curtain sana, pero then again, magsisimula na rin naman ng work weekend. I really need to wake up early din So, probably just make use of the situation, I guess. So, probably baka sa weekend lang ako gumastos. Okay, so ngayon, ang gagawin natin, we're going to probably just buy dinner. So, decidido na kasi ako na bumili ng liempo So baka bumabaan lang ako, pati lang ako naandok sa Quirino. Tapos bilhin lang tayo na iba pang pagkain, I guess. Yeah. Yung iba naman siguro dito na mga bagay, pwede ko pa naman ipoto. Or kung sakali, bukas, pwede naman ako pumunta ng Rustans. So, kung kailangan na kailangan. Dahil kasi may malapit sa office. Okay, that's it. Just a few more minutes, tapos baba tayo. Back at the dorm right now. Dorm. Force of habit. Ngayon, let me move to better lighting. Yan. So, dito na ako sa taas. Sakto, may live nga pala ng performance sa Kamikaze. Okay? At least, hindi tahimik ang ating Valentines. Pataw. Panalo, no? Well, that's pretty much the Valentine's Day portion of this vlog, this episode of the vlog. So, fast forward tayo to the next day, or at least to, kailan matatapos tong final stretch ng strategy. Oof. Pero so far, mga nasa may around 55 going to 60 na. So, okay, let's do that. Last one Kamikaze. Namiss nila tuk-tuk. Namiss ko din matin ng gigs. So, kung medyo makapalamunga ako siguro in the future, no? Vlog ka. Tapos, kakatapos na ng gig, mga ganun. Yung pala kala mo pa picture, tapos yung pala video na pala. Loko eh, no? Anyways, kaya naman talaga. Tsaka at least, sumama ako tayong libreng shoutout. This is why I never had this is why I never really fared well in accountancy. Today is Sunday. Today is the 20th. Yeah, 20th of February. And right now, I actually just got up. So, kanina pa akong gising. Mga kanina pang 9, 10. Pero I try to doze off and get a little bit more sleep before we start. Yeah, this is the final stretch. The final stretch for STRAMA. So, grabe no, parang this episode is or itong recording na to, it has been going on for so long. It's been a while since I did clip na ganitong katagal. A movie na ganitong katagal. So I'm not really sure kung ganito din yung direction ito take ko for the succeeding videos for this season, pero chances are baka oo. Chances are, baka hindi. Depende, dahil kasi we're just going to bring up the quality and we're going to focus more on the food. So, with that said, Londres mula po sa bawan. You can feel that crunchiness. Siyempre, kasama ng kape. Dapat pala nagpabili ako ng kape barako. A hearty breakfast for a long day or for a long night. Kasi I'm going to be starting module 7, which is all the calculations. Tapos I'm going to try to do chapter 2, and then I'm going to revise na chapter 3, which is yung may mga comments no prof ko. So it's going to be a long night. Tomorrow we're gonna go run a little bit of errands. We're gonna do some adulting. Tapos yan. Obviously, I didn't get any work done yesterday. Today is the 21st of February. Today is a Monday. And I really don't know what's gonna happen. Dahil kasi right now, I'm trying to lay out assumptions dito for projections. And I still haven't heard from our instructor, our professor. So, since hindi din ako makaka-attend mamaya ng consultation, I really don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so ang question right now, will I pass? Will I fail? If I fail, tatanggapin ko. If I pass, swerte ako. One thing's for sure, full throttle tayo until the very last day. Sa akin, ideally, the very last day would be this coming Wednesday. Kasi ang deadline na sinet kasi ni Prof is February 24, 12 p.m. So, compared to the last time na nalate ako mag-submit, hindi ako makakapag-submit when I'm in the office. Dahil kasi, it's such a hassle lang kasi to bring out yung stuff ko. Tsaka, like tether this phone for a connection. Pero, yun. So, ang gagawin ko na lang, I'm going to grind this until the 23rd. Pagkatapos nun, 24, 25th, I'll probably take my rest now. There's a project coming up kasi na hindi ko muna sasabihin. I'm gonna probably save it on another episode. So, yun. That's going to be the week, and this is going to be the final stretch for this particular episode na napakahaba na. I think this is gonna be a movie, so I really don't know. I really have to finish this term now.
And on your backswing, if your hat falls over your eyes and your pants fall down, you can't make the putt. Visibility. That was the problem there on that golf swing. Poor visibility. You couldn't see what.
Listening to Jim Cornette right now. So, for those who are not familiar with wrestling or not familiar with old school wrestling, Jim Cornette was actually one of the producers or one of the executives that Vince McMahon hired during the 80s and 90s, during the Attitude Era. Jim Cornette kasi through the years, marami na kasi siyang naging ano, ang dami niyang naging controversy kasama kasi sa kanya. Parang from the time kasi na he was a southern person who, hindi, he was a promoter from the south eh. He tried to legitimize wrestling dahil kasi his whole thing is, wrestling is his life. So, kailangan totoo to. They make it believable, they make it legitimate. Tapos, nagkaroon siya of course ng butting of heads with Vince Russo hanggang ngayon. You could check it on YouTube, yung history niya. He has no limits sa pagbash na kay Vince Russo during the Attitude Era. Tapos ngayon kasi I'm listening to him and it's very interesting lang dahil kasi after nung controversy niya with the NWA, with him being racist and all that, being called racist, no? It's just interesting lang to nitpick his brain on how things were done in the 80s and the 90s and how he reflects on business today. So para sa akin, it's very interesting dahil kasi you're getting opinion or you're getting perspective from somebody who has a mind, who had 20-30 years of experience in the business. So from producing to the executive decisions, tapos of course dealing with Vince McMahon, no, the sports giant, yes, sports entertainment giant. So ang galing lang. Mas na-appreciate ko din yung yung wrestling more as a business rather than just sports entertainment itself. Ang dami ding mga stories. Yung mga stories kasi yung parati kong binabalik-balikan sa mga ganito eh. Ang dami palang mga nangyayari within the wrestling community na makes it interesting. Kung hindi ka man fan ng on-screen product because it's quote-unquote scripted, wrestling is fake, mga ganon, the business side is actually interesting. So, yun lang naman. Time on my clock right now, it's already 3:09 in the afternoon. In a few minutes, I'm gonna take a shower. We're gonna go to the office. We're gonna go out. Hindi dahil kasi papasok ako, pero kailangan ko mag-attack ng mga tao dahil kasi we have to play ball. So, saka na rin, stress release ko, of course, papawis and all that. Right now kasi, I really don't know if I'm doing things correctly, pero dito kasi sa statements of condition kasi, I'm going to go back. Kailangan balance kasi, assets is equivalent to liabilities minus owner's equity, shareholder's equity. So, kailangan mag-balance ito in order for it to, maliban lang sa, walang variance, walang dagdag, walang bawas, balance siya. At saka kung sabihin natin na ganito man yung best case scenario if strategies are executed, at least concrete siya, it has evidence. So, I really don't know if I'm doing this right dahil kasi I'm not an accountant, pero no. Today is Tuesday. Today is the 22nd of February. So, happy February 22. 2. Basta yung palindrome. Yeah. Interestingly enough, binalikan ako kahapon nung binalikan ako kanina nung prof ko. So, I think she'll just check yung paper ko. Dahil kasi nagkaroon lang ako ng problema dun sa mga drafts na gagawin ko. So, sad. Anyways, I'm already at the brink of exhaustion at gusto ko na matapos ng SEM na to. Actually, gusto ko na matapos ang video na to. Been shooting this for a month now, man. Oof. Anyways, one way or the other matatapos to. At hopefully, kumasa. Kasi ayoko na umulit. Back at the unit now, and I already got the much needed feedback. Akala ko malala. Akala ko ang daming mangyayari or ang daming magiging revisions. Pero the way I look at it, mukha na manageable naman siya. So, I'm not really sure kung paano ito magpapan out or kung paano ito lalabas. Pero, I'm just going to do what I can para at least mas maging concrete yung paggawa ko ng final parts. So, are you seeing this? Yeah? I gotta shave in. So, yun lang. I am seriously, I'm seriously excited na matapos yung term na to. I really want to finish this now. Okay, let's get to work. We still got a really long night ahead of us. Got rain, sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This will be one of the very few updates that I'm going to give today. As of the moment, I'm already here at Taft, and let's just say that my body's exhausted, my mind is already working, and I'm already in fight or flight mode. So my body's already manifesting the physical stress na mention sa akin ng boss ko kanina. I actually came in sick, so I came in half day. Everything will be worth it in the end. I just don't see it yet. Again, this will probably be one of the very few updates I'll ever give until I submit the paper tonight. I plan to submit it at midnight dahil kasi hindi ko mapapasa or hindi ko magagalaw ang paper na to tomorrow because we're going to be busy at work. No matter what happens, I'm going to take responsibility kung ano mangyayari, kung ano consequence. It's a question now if I pass since there's no fail policy in effect, or do I have to revise this and get an incomplete? Na sana hindi na. No matter what happens, I'm gonna take it like a man. Time check, it's already 11:55. I'm done. I'm not really sure if that was a sigh of relief or whatnot, pero yun. I actually feel so relieved right now, even though may isa pa akong requirement na kailangan gawin, yung group work namin. So, pagkatapos nun, I think I'm done with all the deliverables, so I could probably sleep at around 1 to 2, parang ganun. Wake up at around 8, call in late na naman, so yun. Just gonna take a quick breather before we send the document. Ayos lang muna ako ng gamit saglit. BRB. Here goes nothing. It's finished. I feel dapat ginawa ko siya ng cinematic something or make it dramatic. I know, probably just gonna do it on the edit. Pero the way I see it kasi when it comes to edits, baka sana na lang sa IAR, kung sa ng final defense ng IAR at saka pag mag-recognition rates na tayo when we finally get that MBE in our last name. All for those 3 letters. Yan talaga. I go beyond that kasi glory for me is beyond this title. So, you know, my whole thing about redemption and everything. So, yun na yan. Okay. Siguro pahinga lang muna ng konti. Tapos, let's just finish the final requirement. Yung group paper. Dahil kasi I am so ready to move on from this term. Mapagpahinga na konti tapos simulan tayo na IAR. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I expect. So, sige, yun lang. Let's get started. It's down to the final stretch. It's down to the wire for the submission of requirements. Dapat magagawa ako gabi pero I guess due to time differences, hindi lang din nakapag-reply ang mga tao. As of the moment, I need to go to Starbucks. Makikonnect ako doon sa makikonnect ako doon. Which means I have to buy coffee. And then let's just finish this. Yeah. It's already 11. Ang submission ng lahat is 12. Crap. Hindi ko alam kung makakapagpasa kami on time. Sagara na to eh. Igul. It's 11:58 and I'm not really sure kung may ipapasa namin to. Pero kung ano man ang outcome, yun yung outcome. At least I did my part. So this part na kasi we have no control over other people. So at least sa akin, I'm just gonna produce quality output na lang. Ang importante kasi dito yung pinakamalaking requirement, yung final paper na ipasa na natin siya, and most of the group output is already done. We're just waiting for 2 more people to finish and then ipasa lang natin. So, maliban doon, all of these things out of our control na. So, yun lang. Kung sakaling man, I probably might end the vlog siguro later pag natapos na to. Just give my final thoughts and then, yeah. So, yun pala, I also bought lunch na hindi ko pa nagagalaw. Dahil